Hey everybody, it's Katy here. My friend Peter Manhart of the band Molehill stopped by Katy's online piano bar for my streamiversary to talk about his band's latest single, Snow Baby. So enjoy. And I'll also put links to where you can find Molehill's music as well as the song Snow Baby. And hey, hit subscribe if you dig it. Thanks, folks. Hey, Peter, I totally lost track of time. I was right in the middle of a song. I was like, oh, yeah, that's 7:15 already. We're having too much fun. So, yeah, because I wasn't paying attention. Totally my fault. Hang on. Let me bring you in. You're not coming in sound-wise just yet. So let me.
Hello, check, check, check. All right.
All right, everybody. Peter Manhart. I would have given you a better intro. I just said you were going to be here.
Sorry to crash your party. I feel bad now.
No, I love it.
What song were you playing? What did I interrupt?
Because the Night.
Oh, okay. Wow.
By 10,000 Maniacs / Patti Smith. I was just telling them that was one song I actually did not know that it was a cover until I started streaming. Back in the fall, someone requested Patti Smith, and I was like, is it the same one as 10,000 Maniacs? There's like, yeah.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So yeah, you learn something new every day. So welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, what's happening? Happy
Nothing.
Friday.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking. I don't know if you are. If you are not, that's all right.
I have a water,
cheers.
but I'm going to have a beer as soon as this is over.
Hydrating is important. I do that usually on Tuesdays.
Yeah. I have a whole, yeah, nice. I have a whole case of Spotted Cow that my sister brought back for me from Wisconsin, so I'm very excited about that. So
that's
I'm going to
awesome.
crack up on a Spotted Cow once we're done here.
Have you been to the brewery there?
I've not been to the brewery, no. Have you?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's huge. It's like on this really lovely hill and it overlooks like a lot of rolling fields and stuff like that.
Nice.
It's very nice. Yeah, it's cute.
Awesome.
It's a cute little place.
I think that's my favorite beer. My top beer is Spotted Cow, probably.
I like that beer. They have one. I like their Moon Man. That's probably my favorite of theirs. That one's so good. Yeah.
Okay. Should check that out.
But since I gave absolutely no intro at all for you, I know most people know you because you've been here before, but if you don't, this is Peter Manhart of Molehill Music.
Hi.
The little lower third up again. I filled in with them many, many years ago on keyboards, and we've stayed in touch, and I've seen them play live a bunch of times, and they're just an awesome, great band, and Peter's an awesome person, so I'm glad that he's here to hang out. And if y'all ever have any questions for him, feel free to drop them in the chat, and I'll put them up on the screen as well at any time. So, but
I think you're a wonderful person too, Katy.
Aw,
so
thanks. Yeah, it's fun. I was looking through some old pictures back when you came the last time, and it's funny thinking of all the years over the years, different birthday parties and stuff like that. It's definitely
for sure. When was I on the piano bar last? I mean, I know it was last year.
November. Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
Only because I
feels
went
like
back through and
forever
looked
ago.
at clips.
Time has no meaning anymore.
I know, right? It's been a year since I started streaming. It's been 4 months since you were here.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like any of that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's definitely doesn't feel like we've known each other that long. More than 11 or so years or so.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
But you have a new song coming out, yes?
Yeah, we were supposed to record in last July in Brooklyn with this awesome producer Justin Garish. We recorded our last EP with him, and we'd set up. We'd already paid 50%, and I'd already had my flight booked, and we had this whole lead up. We were going to record these songs, and it never happened because of the pandemic. We still haven't gone out there. We still intend to.
Yeah. But
it hasn't happened yet. So in the meantime, we've just started trying to do the DIY thing. So we are releasing basically the first song that we've ever recorded, just by ourselves, that we've actually released out into the wild, and that's going to be out on Wednesday. So I'm excited about that. I'm really proud of it. It's cool just how much you can do. Ooh, very nice.
Made you a little promo.
I like it. Thank you. Yeah, it's just cool how much you can do from your house these days. Like I recorded everything just on this keyboard and with this microphone and through Logic that I'm playing through right now. So it's just pretty cool.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that because I know I've heard, especially with the way, like you said, the way technology is, I know a lot of artists will create together, even before the pandemic, across the distance. for like I have a piano player out in LA that I'm using and blah blah blah. So is this the first time that you guys have done something with not being in the same room together, that you've all done your parts individually, or how did it work?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Because in the past, sometimes we've done songs where Trevor, the bass player, will kind of do some synth programming, or he'll program some sort of, some cool synth loop or some little percussive loop or a little tone texture thing that he'll just do at home on his computer. And so, uh, we'll incorporate those little bits sometimes that were done without us being together. But otherwise, yeah, we are always in the same studio. I'm always there when anybody's recording. Everybody's always there when I'm tracking vocals or whatever. And in this case, the only tracks on it are me singing, playing piano, and then there's Trevor did a couple synths, like a little synth bass and a little synth string thing that he added. But yeah, that's it. So it is the first time we've done that. But it's cool. I'm a big I want to reference two bands right now. I mean, first is like the Postal Service,
Yeah.
whose name they were named because the two guys were sending demos to each other through the mail, and that's how they wrote together. So that was like before all this amazing technology we have. It was so much harder then, and I love that album, the only Postal Service album. Huge fan of that. So there's just so much you can do without having to be in the same place. And then also, I'm also a huge fan of Billie Eilish, and that wasn't, she did everything with her brother, and they were in the same place together when they recorded, but it was all just done in their house. It was all self-produced, and it's really inspiring how amazing of a product you can make just by yourself with a computer, basically, and a couple little bits of gear. So that's cool. Although the stuff is getting expensive, so I'm thinking about I want to go back to my mom's place and find my old basketball cards. I was talking to a friend of mine. He said that since the pandemic, baseball cards are big business right now. So I'm going to see if I can sell any of my old Michael Jordan cards, make a little money, and then buy some recording gear with that money.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you done a lot of recording before? Like, or was this like a steep learning curve for you, or what's your background?
Steep learning curve. I mean, I just got this computer. All my like the story I keep telling is I just sell stuff that I have and I use it to buy music gear. So I sold an old guitar and used that money to buy a new cheaper guitar and this MacBook. So that tells you how expensive that old guitar was.
Yeah.
I got this computer like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago at this point, and ever since I got it, then I've been learning how to use Logic, which is like the big Apple recording thing. But I've been kind of learning because my band, we all do our demos from separate places. We have a shared Dropbox folder, and we'll upload maybe a Logic file or maybe just audio files, and then we'll collaborate with each other. I'll just add vocals to an idea, and then I'll upload it to Dropbox, and then I'll just email, hey, I uploaded this. What does everybody think? And we'll go back and forth which works pretty well. There's always some issues. One thing we've run into is it's hard to talk about music in an email. That's really difficult, and I keep trying to do it, and people keep saying, stop, like, just call me. Let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, the sound, it sounds kind of like the Stevie Wonder, like sound from the beginning of that song, and you're doing it here at this point. It's weird to.
They're like, dude, just call me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things like that it's like hard. It doesn't translate. I'm thankful for email and stuff like that, but every once in a while you got to pick up the phone and have that conversation to explain yourself.
For sure, which I'm getting less and less inclined to do because I never call anybody these days. So I don't know. But I guess it's probably a good habit to do. I mean, since the pandemic started, actually, I talk to people on the phone way like for the first time in like 10 years or something,
Oh yeah.
Because I'm so used to just texting people, hey, let's go meet up or whatever. But now when you can't see people, you do Zoom calls or phone calls.
Yeah, I'm definitely the same way. I was always more of like, I'll see you when I see you, especially because my travels like kind of took me all around conveniently to see friends and stuff. And now.
Yeah. And you'd see friends at shows too.
Yeah.
So yeah, without the live shows, I mean, I guess you have your own thing going here, so you probably still see people this way or interact with people this way.
Yeah, bringing guests on is kind of my evil plot to get to talk to another human being and see them.
I like it.
Very cool. So the song that you're playing for us tonight is the song that you're releasing, correct?
Yeah. And What time is it? I think I'll do two songs. So I'm gonna
Okay.
do this song Snow Baby. We're releasing it on Wednesday. And there's gonna be, it's gonna be Spotify everywhere Wednesday. Love that thing. Nice. And then Friday there's gonna be a music video. And then the other song I'm playing is the other one that will maybe release one day. I actually just recorded it. I just mixed it all this week and I sent it out to the guys. And so I'm seeing if they actually want to release it, or maybe we'll just release it on YouTube or something instead of doing the full Spotify thing. But
Cool.
and that one's called Greedy Eyes. So
Cool. Be sure to call them and not email them.
yeah, sure. No, I email. It's a bad habit. I can't stop emailing. That's all I do. So no matter how much people tell me, I just never get the hint. Anyway. Yeah, so should I just get to it?
Yeah, get to it. Let's do it.
Okay. Can you just give me a thumb? I'm gonna want to just check after I switch, so let me know that the sound's actually working.
Okay. And then you'll come back, right? I'm assuming you will.
Yeah. All right, you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Cool. Okay. All right, here we go. This one's oh shoot. No, what did I just do? There we go. Okay, you still hear me?
I can still hear.
Awesome. Okay, this one's called Snow Baby, and I'm sorry if I just cleared my throat right into the microphone. All the snowy fog, the world is white and gray. Keep us inside all day. Add one more fire log. Put our screens away. Let the Elliott Smith record play. It's only us, body heat inside these walls. TV off, we're taking no calls. We're in no rush, close our eyes and breathe in deep. Listen to what our bodies really need. Oh, don't let me go. Like the snowfall outside, you and I drift down intertwined. Oh, perfectly slow. I love you and I'll never let you go. All that I'm thinking of is how right this is feeling, and how to make you happy, my love. It's like time stops for us. Nothing worries me. No, oh, oh, oh. Don't let me go. Like the snowfall outside, you and I drift down intertwined. Oh, perfectly slow. I love you and I'll never let you go. Never let you go. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. All right. Oh, and that one's called Snow Baby once again, and it'll be on Spotify on Wednesday. So please check it out. I appreciate it. My band's called Molehill once again, and yeah, we're on Spotify, whatever, Apple, YouTube, youtube.com/Enter the Molehill, if you're so inclined. All right. Yeah, this one's called Greedy Eyes. This one we actually wrote Oh, and I never gave any info about that song. It's about being stuck inside during a blizzard with my wife. It's basically about being. Oh, thank you. It's about being, kind of like locked in with the person you love and not just surviving, but actually thriving, And I think that's applicable to the pandemic time too, making the most of what you have and really trying to enjoy it and being present. Maybe put away your screens and just really try to enjoy yourself. Anyway, this one's called Greedy Eyes. I wrote it after um, I went to Arizona, years and years ago. I mean, we wrote this song ages ago, actually, with the band. And it's kind of about, I had this dream shortly before going to Arizona too about this snake that it was like a mechanical snake that jumped out of a wall and tried to bite me or something. And then my wife's aunt, who is very knowledgeable about Native American dream interpretation and things like that, said that if an animal in your dream bites you, it's giving you its powers. And the snake is the symbol of change. And but in my dream, the snake didn't bite me; it almost bit me. But anyway, so this song "Greedy Eyes" is about being in the desert, and well, it's basically about changing. It's about worrying that you're going to change for the worse, I guess. And I wrote it when I used to work in finance and trading, and I was worried that I was being corrupted and that I was going to turn into a terrible person. So the song's kind of about that. We wrote it ages ago with the band, and we always thought about releasing it and never quite did. And it's just stuck around, and I've always been a fan of it. And so now I try to rearrange it just to be on the piano, and I'm hoping to just release it as a solo thing. So. Here we go. This one's Greedy Eyes. Walking slowly on the sand, the sun burned and split me in half. A well-dressed snake, he shook my hand and said anything I wanted I could have. He kissed me then and broke my skin. The pain seeped in, and while the sun beats down, I'm shivering on the ground. The change is taking over. The change is taking over. And when his promises came true, I returned to the sand again. And all alone I cursed his name, for I was changed to a snake like him. And on the ground, all I found was my old skin. And while the sun beats down, I'm shivering on the ground. The change is taking over. The change is taking over. You suck the poison out, but it's too late for me now. I think I'm changed forever. I feel so afraid, and suddenly I become something that I've always hated. The power, it's addictive. can't give it back now. Oh, 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 I let myself get carried away. I stole so much and they told me it's okay. I wanna be a good man, maybe it's too late. It's hard to separate the boy I was from the terrifying snake. Are they both the same? Okay.
Bravo. Somebody asked me to hit the applause button for you. So I don't know if you could hear that or not, but either way. And then a lot of people are sending claps through.
All right. Claps. Thank you. Thank you.
Someone says you sound like Neil Young. Bob says you sound like Neil Young.
Take it. Uncle Neil.
Nice. So yeah, lots of good comments. So thanks for sharing your songs with us. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
I'm gonna drop the link that you gave me, but I've heard of DistroKid, but I'm not super familiar with it. So maybe you can explain to me and other people that might not be super familiar with it what that link exactly means.
Oh, I mean that link. If you just click on it, it gives you a pre-save link for Spotify.
Oh,
so
okay.
Just once the song's released on Spotify, it should just pop up in your Spotify, and it should just be saved, and so it'll just like remind you or whatever. Thank you very much. But yeah, DistroKid is just like the music distributor that we use to distribute to all these digital platforms. So
Okay.
that link right now, it just serves as a pre-save on Spotify, but then once the song's live, that link will also take you to all the other streaming services too, like Apple and whatever else, Tidal and so forth.
Cool. Also wanted you to know that kids are interpreting dancing too. So
awesome. I love it.
Perhaps you took
Was
some
there
video.
any snake? Was anybody doing any sort of snake movements on the ground? That would have been perfect.
But again, it's snow. Oh, helps if I take stuff down. Let's see. Let's try this again. Oop. There we go. Snow Baby coming out Wednesday. Yay.
Yeah, thank you.
So, and
thanks
I'll post
so much.
about it too. So thanks for hanging out.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
it was good
thanks
to
for
see
having
ya.
me. Yeah, great to see you as always. Thank you everybody who listened. Thanks for all the very nice compliments, and congrats, Katy, on a year in on your online piano bar.
Oh, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
nope.
All right. See you around.
Oh, thanks. All right, take care. Bye.
Oh, that was Peter, ladies and gentlemen. I will. I love that guy. He's a great person. Mike. Aw, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Aw, thank you, Mike and Mandy, a noodle. So, but yeah. Oh, the cool. I do have the interpretive dance, Peter, so I will have to share that with you later. And I will definitely say thanks. I appreciate him coming by and sharing his musical gifts with us. He's a great dude. I had a lot of fun when I filled in with them, and I got to play a lot of like really cool places that I wouldn't have normally gotten to play in Chicago. So I got to play at Double Door, which is now done. I got to play at Cubby Bear and a few other cool joints through them. So definitely good peeps. And check out his music on Spotify. They've got a lot of good stuff, and it's kind of cool hearing like the evolution of that band.